our health, our happiness, fulfilling ourselves through, creating. We are creators, and, it's not just children we can create all kind of things and just really help to make this place a better place. Uh, there's so much fear and stress, and this is why even our children, they're so young and they already have to be prescribed all kind of drugs just because, they're picking up on all the madness of this world, And if we brought them into the world, we owe them the best. And that means we need to put ourselves at our best. And that means anything that's stopping us to do that, we have to say no to that. We can't keep ourselves in environments where we feel stressed and tense and fearful or full of toxicity and, expect our children to grow happily in that, It always shocked me when, kids have all kind of, maybe ailments like eczema and stuff, and, people don't even get to realize that, as parents, maybe their behavior, maybe the kind of environment they're growing their children into, maybe the way they're feeling inside is impacting those children. And this is what we need to wake up to. As women, we are the one that literally can do it, who have to do it. It's, and that comes from, being more aware of what we're doing, of the choices we're making, especially when it comes to the men we choose in our lives to become the father of those children, right? It's not a game, it's real. I mean, we're all the results of that, If there's any pain issues in your life, right? I know there are different degrees for everyone, right? If you ask yourself, when did that start? Where does that come from? Where, if you start, really digging a bit deeper, and I know, this is a problem. No one wants to go there because this is the heart. This is our most vulnerable place. This is where we've been hurt and where the wound is. So we're just trying to not go there. But you have to understand, as long as we don't, we're just missing out on so much, right? What happens when we can live from a place of trust, of faith, and here I'm talking real faith, right? I'm not talking in a religious sense. That will be for another talk, but real faith, educated, that you through your own life experience, you've got to realize that, even bad things happening, they were not so bad in the end. With insight, you can see that was maybe like a blessing under disguise, the push that was needed for things to change, And it's because we're not looking at our life with that honesty, and this is it, we're in denial about a lot of things. We're not willing to just be real, right? Because we're not able to do that, we stay stuck, and then we go and blame, the ex or our parents or the boss or whatever, right? But each time we do that, it's like we're giving away our power, right? When we could try to understand what happened there, how did I land myself in this situation? Why did I make that choice, right? The moment you get those answers to those questions, you've got the lesson, and it will never happen to you again. But because, there's this tendency of skimming through the surface, right? Just avoiding to go to a certain place, we miss out. And because we don't get it, we get to repeat. And this is it. And that's so unnecessary, And and this is why I'm sharing this with you, because I truly feel everything is a lesson. Everything is to teach us something, We should be constant learner. And if we are, we constantly be growing and evolving, and and this is when life becomes nice, We can shift all the stuff that limits us. And often it's just like wrong beliefs, you know. We've just, how should I say, started to believe things about ourselves, often, you know, wrong beliefs, or even things about others, you know, and often this stuff I put in very young. and yeah, we've believed it. And as long as you do believe those things, they stop you to be you. And as long as you're not you, you can never be happy. And that's the thing. And this is why we've got this tendency of looking for everything outside ourselves to make us happy, to, you know, make us feel better. You know, a new relationship, a new job, or a new car, a new house, or, you know, all the stuff, material stuff, you know. And very quickly you realize that, you know, that wears off too. It's not it. So, you know, the shortcut literally is just like go into you, get to know you, get to appreciate you, understand you, so that you know what you need to function at your best, to be healthy, to be happy. And this is it. Don't go and follow other people, because everybody is unique in that sense, and, you know, got their own way of, you know, this is it. We need to find our own fit. And yeah, once you know this is it, you're good. You're more than good, actually, you know. And that's what we need to prioritize. Instead of being so busy, you know, trying to be understood by others, or trying to understand others, understand you. Know you. Know what you need to be happy, to, you know, to not get to the end of your life with regrets. You know, I mean, I don't know how that speaks to you, but for me, that always was something that, no, I don't want to feel that, you know. It's, and life goes fast. It does, especially as we're getting on, I think. And this is it. We live in time and space, so it's all about what we're doing with our time. And we are creature of habits, so we tend to do a lot of things kind of repetitively. This is why we, you know, and that comes from the mind. You know, the mind is kind of coming with repetition. So now some patterns are going to be good and serve you, and some won't. And this is it. You want to create habits that are going to serve you, to be happy, to be healthy, to be as successful as you want to be, on your terms, you know? Not having to do things because you need to earn money, just because you have to, but because you just enjoy it, you love it. It's your gift, it's your joy, it's just like, it's fun, you know? And we all have the right to that, because we all have something special to offer to this world from the time we're born. You know, it's in that uniqueness. But, you know, most people want to be like everybody else. Well, you know, you're not. We're all special. We're all different. And this is it. We need to understand what that specialness about us, because, you know, we knew when we were kids, you know, but we've forgotten over time. Plus, you know, if we've heard that we were wrong or worse, or, you know, not enough this or too much that or whatever, of course it's confusing. So this is why we need to get back to ourselves. And this is why, you know, I think everyone should once in their life just remove themselves, go somewhere new where they don't know anyone, where they can just have a different experience of themselves, you know. This is why it's good to travel, you know. It just expand your horizon. It exposes you to new things that may give you new ideas, you know? That's what we need, you know, trying not to be in the same old, You probably have heard, happiness is outside of your comfort zone. And I always find it's funny because it's not even a comfort zone, right? It's a zone, but surely it's not comfortable, otherwise happiness will be there, right? So it just tells us, and what's stopping us, it's always fear. Fear of our own shadow, fear of, our own self, our own greatness. And often those fears, are they're constructed by the mind and they're fabricated by the past. This is why, again, we need to meditate. Meditation helps us to cleanse that subconscious where all those past memories have been imprinted. That's the work we need to do. Just clean that up and then you're good. It's like clear the debris and then, it's like the purity can come through. The purity, who you are originally, for real, for true, before believing anything else, So, I mean, that's really, that would be advice to everybody, right? Anybody, but I think, I'm insisting for us women because, I'm a woman and also because everything starts from us women. We're the one giving birth to the children, raising them, and mother is first teacher. So it's important that we really at our best, right? That's where we can be fully present so we don't sell out ourselves in some ways.